Hi guys, it's Kelly again. Super quick video about some of the additions I'm making to my mixed media journal. And again, I'm doing it as tags. So here's a few tags I did today. I'll just go over them really quick. Just stenciled on some really pretty yellow flowers on a black tag. And I used clear gesso on this so that you could see the black through it. And I dabbed it on with this brush like really thick. And it left like some of this, even though it's clear, there's some white speckles in the background. I really like that effect. So I just did some stenciling and some finger painting with my cadmium yellow, really bright yellow. I'm really liking that color. But stuck it on there, did the stencil with the finger painting, and then did the negative and just stamped it on there. Stenciled, stamp. And then stamp, stencil. You can probably see it's just the negative, but I thought that was kind of cool. So there's one of them that I did today, and then I did another black one with the white snowcat mixative, and again it's just never the same thing. And that one had some really cool things in there. It kind of looks like it's raining. So I did another one of those. And then this is one that I did the other day. It's just like this one, just like the one I just showed you, but I just layered the different colors, and I just wanted it, this is an example of what it comes up with. So I just put some stream on there, because this one to me looks like water crashing, like in an ocean, like water splashing up there, and like this is a rock, and this is a rock, and here's the shoreline way in the background, and here's another rock right here. So it's like water splashing over rocks is what it looked like to me. So I wanted to put some stream on there and just add some blue and get a different effect on there, and I really like it. So that's another one I did today. And then I painted some backgrounds with my paint, and I decorated this one. I really like how this one turned out. The colors that I used on here, I'm doing this one-handed because I just want to do it really quick, is burnt sienna and yellow, I don't know how to say that, guys, ochre, I don't know. Anyway, that's the color. So I just put those two colors together and just with a better brush just swiped it through, and the texture that it gives is really cool without using any gesso or anything. I love how the brush strokes came through. It's those little details, I think, that really make something really special. So there you go. So I'm playing with my paint to do the backgrounds as well, and I really like how that turned out. And then these leaves, if you guys haven't, some of my subbies, you've probably seen it. Wow, that's really bright, sorry. I did a video a few months ago about how I make these leaves. I made these myself. They start off as just regular paper. You just do a die cut of your favorite leaf shape, and then using clear embossing powder and alcohol inks and your heat tool is the process, and it's very quick, and it gets this effect, which is amazing, I think. And I think that it looks like you they look so real. But it looks like you spent a lot of time on it, and it really only takes a very short amount of time to get this really cool effect for leaves. So I know it's a little early for fall leaves, but when I started using the burnt sienna and the yellow ochre, or whatever you call it, made me think of fall. So this is an extra one that I had. Just want to show you that. So if you haven't seen that video, it's a couple months back. It says, I think it's how to make fall leaves. Very cool. So and you could do it for anything, any color. You could still get this kind of effect if you wanted it on something else. If it wasn't a fall leaf, if it was a heart that you were doing, you could just use red and get this super cool effect on it. So for Valentine's Day. But I just put some leaves down and popped them up, a little bit of dimension there. And then this right here, this is, I know I'm terrible, I'm going to confess here, but I went to Joann's and I bought a button that looked just like this button right here. But it was $7 for crying out loud. And I bought it knowing full well that I was going to make a mold. So I made the mold, and then I returned it because I'm not going to use the one button. It's just not going to happen for a $7 button. Just not going to do it. So I made a mold. So this is just black beauty, and then I rubbed a gold rub and buff across the top. And it's a complete unique embellishment, and I just thought it was kind of cool on here. So there's that one, kind of decorated that one. I don't really have a stamp that says like autumn or something like that. So I do want to put some kind of sentiment or something on here. I'm not really sure what I'll do with that, but something will happen on here. I want to put ribbon on everything, but I'm trying to avoid doing that because this is just a journal for me to play with techniques and find out what I like and what I don't. So there's that one. And then here's another background that I had done. I was just playing with different brush strokes. And I don't have the best brushes, but, you know, they're expensive to get those brushes. But I don't know, I was just doing swirls and playing with it, and I thought it was a pretty cool background. Not really sure what I'm going to do with this one, but I'll figure something out. But that's what I had done. And this again was the burnt sienna and yellow, and I think there's just a tiny bit of leftover cadmium yellow in there too. So there we go. So just some cool tags that I had done today that I wanted to share as I continue to add to my art journal. All right. Oh, also I want to show you guys real quick some other molds that I made. Were here real quick. I don't think I showed these on a video yet. This is just a rose, and it was a real pretty button that I had found. I kept this one. Real pretty button that I had found, and I just made a mold out of it. Used my black Beauty and gold rub and buff, and that's turned out really cute. And then here's another cute little button that I did a mold for, and it comes out looking like that. And that's just black. I just happened to be using black when I was messing with these. So, not really sure. I'll do something with these, but just want to share those with you. Alrighty. So there we go. Thank you for watching, and I'm sure there will be more to come. Thanks.